10:04 p.m., Tuesday, June 16th, 2020, episode number 801 of UhhYeahDude. My name is Jonathan, and this is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Jonathan, hello, Seth. UhhYeahDude, America through the eyes of two Americans. I guess at 801, you're really on the road to 900.
Absolutely.
That life is a highway.
Well on the way. Life is a highway, fucking important on my own.
It's great to see
weird
you.
That you
it's
just
great
said
to
that.
be here.
My friend Tyler just told me that his son has been obsessively singing that song, and I was like, "How old's your son?" He's like 34. I was like, "Why?" He was like, "It's cool, like the first, second, and third time." He's like, it's kind of funny because it's like your little kid singing this song." He's like, "But the 300th time he's singing it, he's like, it's so fucking annoying." And I was like, "Yeah, but why is he singing?" He's like, "Because it's in some fucking car." He's like, "It's in a fucking Cars movie." He's like, "That I wouldn't let him watch, but his grandparents let him watch it." No, I don't think he's not down with that.
Not down with Pixar.
No, those Pixar joints.
Hey,
those aren't good for your kids.
I saw
you
that.
Know that.
Wall-E.
You can't show your kids Pixar.
I saw that Wall-E.
Never seen Wall-E?
Never seen. Ain't never seen a Pixar movie. Ain't never will.
Did you cry?
Until my girl made me see Wall-E. Oh, bawling.
Cry your little bitch ass eyes out.
Bawling.
You want to cry? Why don't you watch fucking what's that one? House? What's it called? Up.
That's what she told me. Watch House.
I mean,
when I watched House come in and diagnose, bawling.
Up. I like. Woo, fuck my life. That's stupid shit.
That's the tagline. Up. Fuck my life.
They cry your dick off.
Los Angeles Times film critic Jonathan Larroquette about Up.
Cried my dick off.
Fuck my life. Cried my dick off. Won't let my kid watch it, but it ain't for kids.
No, he would let him watch it, but he was just like, he's like, his grandparents put cars on for him, and now he sings Life is a Highway all the time. And I was like, that is so
amazing.
Fucking funny. Like, anyway. Who is that?
In episode, it's probably Rascal Flatts in that, I think.
Who sings Life is a Highway?
Life is a Highway is by Rascal Flatts.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. I mean, Siri.
No problem.
In episode 800, we jumped back to the first half of the year 2007.
Yes.
We teased you. We said, do you want to know what the fuck happened in July to December? Come back for 801. Cliffhanger.
Sweeps.
Choose your
Sweep
adventure.
Season.
I'm going to tell you about July. Engaged couples were scrambling all the first 6 months that we were yucking it up in 800.
They were scrambling.
They were scrambling to lock up wedding venues for the most popular wedding date of all time. Saturday, 07/07/07. 888-842-2357. Were you married on July 7th, 2007?
On the 7th day of the week.
On the 7th day of the week. To
Right?
the 7th woman that you made love to.
Seventh woman you have ever made love to. Is Saturday's considered the 7th day of the week, correct?
Would Sunday be
Sunday
the
is the first day of the week.
Sunday's the first day of the week.
Jeff?
Well, that's the day we rest. So how would...
What?
You pointing at me or the fireworks?
I was
or the
pointing
gun?
at you because
Okay.
I'm like, I think I might be right about
Okay,
this.
I'll buy that.
It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
7
Wednesday.
brides for 7 brothers. Don't even get me going. I have a whole... There's a two...
What? Fuck Google. It's a work day. That's the first day of the work week. Sunday is the
But
first.
life is a... Sorry. Scrambling to get that date. Call if you got married. Are you still married to that person?
Yeah, call if you got married on that date.
Call twice if
Call
you got
twice.
divorced.
Call together if you're still together.
July 2007. Michael Vick, quarterback of the Atlanta
I
Falcons.
mean, Sunday is the first day on a calendar, is it not?
Hey, maybe you're right. Yeah. You're pointing at a calendar. I'm seeing through the door, and you're right.
I can see through this door.
I can see through the door.
Sunday is the first day on a calendar. It's the first day of the week. Wake up. Wake up.
Michael
It's the
Vick has
first
been
of the
indicted
week.
for dogfighting,
And how?
but on sale on the Atlanta Falcons online website, NFL.com. An Atlanta Falcons medium pet set, $27.99. Let you and your pet show your Falcons spirit all year long with this great Atlanta Falcons pet set. Includes collar, leash, and ID. An ID tag with the Falcons logo. Got to take that down or put it up or do something.
Put it on sale.
Put it on sale, knock it off,
Double
knock
the
it up,
price.
double it up. I don't know what you're doing.
Something's got to
I don't know. Call
change.
PETA, do something.
That was a horror show.
That wasn't pretty.
That facility was not pretty.
Oh.
The mass
Bad
graves.
News Kennels. They didn't play, dog.
Not a good situation there.
No. But
How did that all happen? Did they go there for some other reason? He wasn't on the premises at the time, and they flew a helicopter over. I just remember it was like a wild sitch.
it's a 2-part Michael Vick 30 for 30 documentary you can watch. It's very good.
Thank you.
It goes into that. Did I ever tell you that life is a fucking highway?
Motherfucking highway.
I'm gonna motherfucking ride that shit all day, all night long. A 15-foot wide.
How did you know that was in Cars? If you haven't seen Cars.
Let's just say I'm a flats man.
Oh, you're a flatsman.
Let's just say I'm a flatsman.
You're a flatsman.
A 15-foot wide, 50-foot tall billboard from Universal Pictures was put on the side wall of a downtown Manhattan loft co-op. That's very big, if you can imagine. 15 feet wide, 50 feet tall. Universal leases the wall for extra-large movie promotions. The billboard, the poster that they put on this wall reads, on August 3rd, Bourne comes home, with a picture of Matt Damon holding a gun for the film The Bourne Ultimatum. Pretty normal. Matt Damon lives in that building. How you like that?
What are the odds?
What are the odds you come home? There I am. Thought that was pretty interesting. Maybe not. Bourne comes home. Yeah, he does. He's got a wife and kids and groceries. It ain't that pretty in real life.
Just like us.
Just like us. Stars, they're just like us. Pew, pew, pew. All right. It was July 29th, 2007, when I turned my television on. And I watched a show called The Two Coreys. It was about Corey Feldman, Corey Haim.
I thought it was called A Tale of Two Coreys.
A Tale of Two Coreys.
Is that not what it was called?
Also known as. In the reimagining.
Is that not what it was called?
In the reimagining,
In
where
my
Corey
mind,
Haim is
it was
still with
always
us.
A Tale of
Tale of Two Coreys. Should have been. That's your unauthorized biography. Now, this show, this reality show that aired on the A&E network,
I remember it.
it was serious.
It was heavy.
It was heavy. These were teen idols that each experienced public downfalls. It was a fight they had in the kitchen. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. Why are you such a fucking bitch today? That's what Corey Haim said to Susie, Corey Feldman's wife. Corey Feldman didn't like it. Went right up in his face. Don't you step to me. You want to step? These are the fucking Coreys going toe to toe. It's be like seeing me and you right in each other's faces. Don't you step to me. You want to fucking step? I will fucking knock you out, kid. Corey Haim's high on drugs, dog. You don't want to do this with me. Do you understand, dude? I will fucking kill you. Corey Haim was dead serious. He'd kill him dead.
He's killed others at this point.
He's killed others. They're buried. Maybe under this house they're in. I don't know. So
He's not with...
we lost him.
He's
But
not with us anymore.
He is no longer with us. Passed away in March of 2010.
I saw him shortly before that, within about a year,
Really?
on Melrose.
Melrose
At the
Avenue.
Coffee
shopping.
Bean and Tea Leaf.
He was. Oh, really?
Smoking.
Smoking
trying
a
to
cigarette?
Trying to be sober.
Wow.
Not doing good.
Probably not doing it good.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman's telling Corey Haim in a heart-to-heart in an episode that Warner Brothers home video, actually not Warner Brothers, but
whatever.
whatevs.
WB.
They're making a Lost Boys sequel, but they've only asked him to appear.
Yeah.
And Haim is crushed, obviously. So Feldman says to him, Ninja Turtles, you know when they did the second one without me? Do you know how much that hurt? I looked into this. I guess he was in the first Ninja Turtles. That was released in 1990.
Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman was a
Yes.
voice. But he wasn't in part 2, The Secret of the Ooze, in 91. And it fucking devastated him.
I always assumed it was because he asked for too much money.
Probably came back, asked for $6 million. I won't do it unless you give me $6 million.
20% of the franchise.
And 31% of all future franchise toy product placement.
Like pulled a Nicholson, and they were like, "Gee, easy there, Donatello."
But Corey Haim is convinced that they're going to write their own. They don't care what is
Fuck
going on.
this, Lost Boys 2. We'll make Lost Boys 3,
We'll
just
make
you
Lost
and me.
Boys 2.0.
2.5. This is rough.
So they're going to write their
remember
own
this.
sequel, and they're going to be huge stars again. And he loses his mind because Susie is just like lurking.
Making vegan food.
Yeah. No,
That's
was Susie. That's
She was
current.
vegan.
She was vegan as
She
well?
was vegan too.
Getting into a vegan lifestyle.
She was a penthouse pet.
Susie Feldman? I don't think so.
Who's Susie? His wife or his mom?
Susie Sprague, I believe. Niece Sprague. She's not part of the Coreys. She never will be.
What's her name?
I think
Susie Sprague.
I think So it's very tough.
Playboy magazine and Stuff.
Oh, she was in Stuff?
She was a playmate, I thought.
No. Come on now. You don't throw that term around willy-nilly.
It's just willy-nilly?
Yeah.
It just means you've...
Just because you appear on the digital website in 2005 doesn't mean you're a playmate. Come on now. Have some respect.
Well, my vegan, though?
Susie, I'm not sure.
What?
Why do you...
Well, I'm so crazy. I don't know, man. I just remember her being vegan. She became a vegetarian after they started dating, since Feldman is a vegetarian,
There
and
you
then
go.
she leaned towards veganism.
To a vegan lifestyle.
Leaned towards
I'm
it?
going to lean towards it. What does that mean? I'm leaning towards a Feldman lifestyle.
She's still with us, though, yeah?
She has not left us.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
God.
Oh, she's the mother to Zen.
Yeah, to their son.
He's probably not fucked up, right?
Oh, Zen Feldman? Mwah. He's doing great. Totally norms. Zen, your father is... let me explain to you who my papa is.
And your father is...
And your father is... I've put together a DVD drive of clips.
Sorry.
Tough.
Sorry.
Zen will beat our asses if he ever saw us.
Yeah.
You talking shit about me and my old man?
Pull up.
That would be really bad if I got beat up in a coffee bean by Zen Feldman.
Zen and Corey.
Zen and Corey beat me up.
That'd be amazing.
And I would scream in their faces, "You'll never be on us! Where's Susie?" Susie would come to the rescue. I'm Mary Susie Sprague.
Change your name to her name.
Change it to Seth Sprague. I've taken my wife's name. She's Zen Feldman. I'm Zen Feldman's stepfather.
I'm Zen Feldman Sprague.
We met. He beat me up in a Starbucks, but now I'm his father. We're writing a screenplay. Ever since a Sudanese writer wrote about how deeply infatuated Osama bin Laden is with Whitney Houston, this is in August of 2007. They're all with us. Whitney, Osama,
Everybody's
Bobby,
alive.
Everyone. Bobby Brown has hired extra security personnel.
In case Osama bin Laden came to get his wife?
Came to get him.
Oh, him.
Yeah, to get to Whitney.
Just get inside her. What is she like?
He
Tell
told
me
an Australian radio show he wants to try and find me, then he can. You're talking about Osama bin Laden? Yeah. If he wants. You know, I got to leave it into the hands of a higher power.
Higher powered rifle.
Yeah, assault rifle. SEAL Team 6. You might want to leave it to them. You might want to let SEAL Team 6 know what's up. Yeah.
The idea that I'm sorry. This is insane.
Well, he had to hire extra security in case Osama bin Laden tried to get to him.
but him, I mean, it just... him first and
Him.
foremost.
Him. Outside Fenway. Osama bin Laden, he got to Bobby Brown outside Fenway.
Finally got
to him. It's tough. So, yeah, we lost Osama May 2nd, 2011. We lost Whitney on February 11th, 2012.
But Bobby's still kicking.
Bobby's still with us. Yeah, I guess, February 11th, 2012. So, wow. It's UID's 6th birthday. Lost Whitney.
And Whitney's daughter.
Whitney's daughter.
And Whitney's daughter's fiance. Bobby's the only one.
Wow. Man. August 2007, Bob Allen, Republican in the Florida House of Representatives. He was arrested by an undercover cop in the bathroom of a local park. Allen offered the undercover officer $20 to let him give him a blowjob. The cop, he had just run into the bathroom to take a piss. He was on a separate stakeout when he ran into this bathroom at 3:30 on a Wednesday.
So this wasn't a sting operation.
No, he just went in there to take a piss, and Mr. Allen was in there waiting. Allen said, listen, I certainly wasn't there to have any sex with anybody, and I certainly wasn't there to exchange money for it. This undercover officer is a pretty stocky black guy, and there was nothing but other black guys in the park, and I was afraid I was going to become a statistic. Thought they were going to rob me, so I offered him oral sex because I was playing it safe. So he was scared for his life.
Who is this man?
This is Bob Allen, Republican in the Florida House of Representatives in the summer of 2007.
No longer in the House of Representatives?
He was not in there, but a lot of people were like, well, he's telling us. He said he wasn't there for that. He said there was a lot of black guys in the park. He didn't want to become a statistic, so the only thing he could do with this stocky guy was get down on his knees and fucking blow him. That's the only way he's going to get out of there
in order
alive.
to get protection?
To get out alive.
For him to carry him out of there. Carry me out
to
of here.
live to see another fucking day for the people of Florida, for the citizens of this state. How dare you question what I was doing? I had one option.
I had one and...
Well, there was only one option. Blow this man or die. And you wanna come at me? Yeah, your mind is... You got a sick, twisted mind is all I'm saying to you. I'm a Christian man. I'm a married Christian man. And I had dose options. Blow or die. What would you have done? It's tough.
What a wild
ride.
What a wild
it's been.
What a wild ride.
This stocky, beautiful, muscular. I mean, sorry.
Scary.
Fantastic.
Robbing.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Strong.
Man.
Damn it. It was August 2007. VH1 said, Jonathan, Seth, we've got a show for you.
But does that mean you'd rather give a person oral sex than be robbed? 'Cause I was scared I was going to get robbed. So the only way I could get out of it was by blowing this dude. So that means I'd rather blow this dude than lose my wallet.
I can't go to the DMV. I work. I don't have time. You obviously see I have one option. It was blow him or wait in line for 2 hours at the DMV. What would you do?
What would you do?
Think about it. You got to think about it.
Sorry. Just
Sorry, I'm just thinking about it.
Just thinking.
They gave us a show called The Pickup Artist, an American reality dating-themed game show that aired on VH1.
You were like, so that means you're like working at the fucking dispensary in the early. This is the first dispensary.
No, I don't even start for 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks before me starting at the pharmacy.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
But I'm watching The Pickup Artist. I know I got a job coming. It's coming in 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks to party.
Got 2 party weeks left.
So I'm going to watch this show hosted by Pickup Artist Mystery. In his wings, J-Dog and Matador.
This is us. That's what we should have called ourselves. J-Dog and Matador.
J-Dog and Matador present.
Oh, yeah,
dude. So this fucking show where, essentially taught us everything we know about the game.
Didn't he dress like Burning Man, like pre-Burning Man?
He was steampunk / Burning Man.
He was a burner. Mystery was a burner.
Mystery had burner tendencies.
Okay.
I don't want to say he didn't.
Okay.
He had steampunk, burner, futuristic Matrix tendencies.
Got it.
And that's what got him laid. August of 2007.
I mean, he was killing it for a minute there,
Oh my
right?
God. I mean,
He had books, a couple of seasons of a show.
yeah, 2 seasons. By the end of the first season, they said that it was a cultural phenomenon, I guess is the only thing you could say. Where's Mystery right now?
I was hoping you were going to tell me.
Couldn't find it. Don't know where he is.
Come on.
Probably Canada. That's what they do.
You literally couldn't, you searched him and couldn't find him?
Provinces of Canada. Maybe, I don't even know. New Brunswick? Is that a place?
Yes.
He works at a library in New Brunswick. Who's that guy? He looks familiar. He looks steampunky / burner / Matrix.
Sort of mysterious looking.
He's kind of mysterious. Okay, July, August. What do we got? September? What's this? Okay. You might like this. UMass Amherst. 110 students are enrolled in a new class being offered on the fall course schedule.
Yeah.
Called History 297D. How does the song go? The Grateful Dead as a window into American culture.
Probably a great class.
God.
Great class
amazing.
then, great class now.
A better class now.
Yeah.
A 20-year-old student with impressive locks was told that many people were criticizing the class. She replied, "They don't understand."
Impressive locks? Did you add that?
Yes. I saw her.
I mean, if someone wrote that, it would be like amazing.
That's me.
Impressive locks.
You don't understand.
Well, you
That's
don't.
to the people criticizing the class.
Yeah.
Could have been me.
There's a phenomenal amount of historical American references.
Archival references.
Absolutely. I mean,
Americana.
so much. I mean, if you wanted to, you absolutely could.
Do a class
extrapolate a curriculum.
About Rascal Flats. Indeed.
Life is a highway.
highway.
And when I say highway,
Interpretation of America through the songbook and catalog of Rascal Flats. September 2007, Pitzer College in Claremont, California has a new class this fall.
is this like a fucking Lord of the Rings shit or something?
Learning from YouTube.
What?
Learning from YouTube.
I mean, that's what we all do. It's all I've done for 10 years.
35 students. I get an A, right?
I'm like a PhD in this.
35 students enrolled. They gather in an auditorium and they watch clips together. They post comments. They debate. They discuss.
Learning from YouTube.
Got an A and lost my mind.
What do? We watch clips and we comment.
Comment on them. I'm at the zoo. David's at the dentist. What are those? It's tough. It's tough. It was a different fucking time. The fall of 27 in college.
Hot and different.
Muggy
and so different. New, almost.
September 2007, the Los Angeles Times overheard at the governor's ball backstage at the Emmys. Jeremy Piven.
Wait, which is governor's ball or the Emmys?
This is the governor's ball post-Emmys.
Post-Emmys.
September 2007.
Piv
Dog, pre-cameo, $15,000 for a 10-minute chat.
Did you guys catch that?
I think I said $15,000
for 10 minutes.
For a 10-minute Zoom chat. Not even a 15-minute chat, like you said.
Yeah, not $1,000 a minute. You can't just. You literally have to like spit in the parents, in the fan of your fan's parents' face. Basically, is what you're doing with a price like that.
Who is getting that? No, you know who's getting that? It's it's a man.
It's a man.
It's an adult man who maybe is successful in his industry.
You think it's like an agent?
He's no. I think it's a guy that still watches Entourage on DVD in the man cave, and thought, fuck this coronavirus. I'm gonna treat myself.
That's a fucking
It's dark.
demented way to treat
It's
yourself.
dark.
But what about, could it be like a power agent that's like,
he needs to pump it up, trying to land a deal.
I've based
gotta
my
land the
whole
rock.
life off of this fucking
I gotta
guy's
land
this
the rock.
stupid character.
How do I land him? Pump me up. Ari, pump me up. Ari, I'm shit without you. Pump me up.
It's offensive. It's an offensive
offensive.
amount of money. I mean, literally, if it was like, I'm trying to think of who I could be like, all right, fine.
Barack Obama?
Like literally, like if you had like, okay, like I need to ask like,
I want to talk for 10 minutes to Barack Obama about some historical event for 10 minutes. A fireside chat. Jeremy, in season 2, episode 9, I was rewatching when you were screaming at Lloyd, talking about his gayness. Was that his name, the assistant?
I'm like, it makes me so, because the idea is that like, it's not like you're forced to put yourself out there. Like, it's not like you're putting that number out there in hopes that someone doesn't take it. You know what I mean? It's not like he's being forced to, like, you have to pick a number and be like, I so don't want to do this. Like, $15,000. Like, that way no one will ever book me. You're actually choosing that number because you're like, that's what I deserve to talk to you on a fucking eye camera.
He probably said 20, and then Cameo came back and was like, dog.
Nobody's ever gotten 20.
Chill the fuck out.
No one's ever gotten 20. Pivy.
Michelle Obama got 18. You need to chill.
It makes me upset.
Backstage, overheard at the Emmys after winning Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. We all have our demons. We all have our shadows. And we dance between both of them. What?
That was an acceptance speech, or that was something he was just telling someone?
Somebody standing there eavesdropping me. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Guarantee that he says that in this cameo right off the bat.
First thing.
We all have our demons. Hold on. We all have our shadows. And yes, we dance between both of them.
So we just dance between demons and shadows?
Yeah, dog.
But what about like our light and our angels?
Dog, no, baby.
Just shadows and
shadows
demons.
and demons. Shadows and demons, the Jeremy Piven story. A reimagining, a tale of two Pivens.
Life is a Piven way. A tale of two Pivens.
I didn't remember this. This was September of 2007. The Nike Air Native N7. The very first sneaker designed exclusively for American Indians in their distinct foot shape. Jonathan, do you know that Native Americans have a wider foot than the average American? And they also need a broader toe range. Didn't know that. This isn't an Onion article. This is... This line will include heritage callouts, hence the N7, 7 for 7 generations. Special designs celebrating the legacy and history of Native Americans in this country with motifs such as sunrises, sunsets, feathers. This was a shoe. I looked it up. They have a Pendleton line
I know the
collab right now.
Well, I know that. They always have they've had a Pendleton line every year.
And they look good.
I mean, yeah. Think about them having to wear those all the time. I mean, like, how... But that's not... Pendleton is just a 100-year-old blanket company.
I know, but they...
What about what is this... Did these come out?
They came out.
Are they worth money?
But the Pendleton line is part of the Air Native N7. It still exists.
Still
now.
goes on.
Yeah.
So they make them... They actually size them differently?
That's what they say. Talk to your people in Beaverton. Get to the bottom of it.
N7.
Don't remember that. Did you remember that?
Well, I remember the Pendleton stuff, but I don't remember the fact that this is like a line that supports inspiring the next generation through sport.
How about that? See that? Amazing.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome for that. Can I tell you what Bill O'Reilly said?
In 2007?
September of 2007. He was on his radio show. He's talking about going out to dinner. He went to dinner with Al Sharpton at Sylvia's
Oh, boy.
on Lenox Ave in Harlem. Famous New York City soul food spot. So Bill went out with Al Sharpton. And he got on the radio. He was telling his audience, his listeners, he's flabbergasted. I couldn't get over the fact that there was no difference between Sylvia's restaurant and any other restaurant in New York City. I mean, it was exactly the same. I mean, even though it's run by blacks and primarily black patronship, there wasn't one person in Sylvia's who was screaming MFer, I want more iced tea. You know, I mean, everybody was... It was like going into an Italian restaurant in an all-white suburb, in the sense that people were sitting there and they were ordering and they were having fun, and there wasn't any kind of craziness at all.
Is this his attempt to, like...
He's shocked. And so he's
This
telling...
is on his television show that he's talking about this?
I believe this was on his radio program.
On his radio program.
He was telling his audience, like, listen, I went to this place.
And you'd never guess. The darndest thing.
Craziest thing. September 2007. I think the thing that he was most shocked about is that there wasn't one person in Sylvia screaming MFer. I want more iced tea. You know how it is. Jonathan, how do I even... Going into Sylvia's was like going into an Italian restaurant in an all-white suburb.
Which is also crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? Like an Olive Garden? What are you talking about? Like in Long Island? Like an Olive Garden in Long Island? Bill O'Reilly, September 2007.
He had a long run after that.
Oh,
He
not a problem after that.
Kept going.
But kept going.
Top of the world.
It was only all the fucking assault, the sexual assault that took him down.
Wasn't any of this shit.
No.
Uh-uh.
October 10th, 2007. Radiohead. You listening? I got your attention. 7th studio album, In Rainbows, was released. Think back.
Uh-huh.
This was a pay what you want download.
Yeah. Which I did.
Anonymous blogger Kids Pushing Kids said, worst pound and pence I've ever spent. Don't know what a pound and a pence is? All I know is this English blogger said, fuck that album.
I would disagree with him.
There we go.
I certainly would have disagreed with him then.
Okay. Now?
Still would disagree with him.
Okay.
I think it was the last Radiohead album that I bought. I think I would say that was probably...
What'd you pay for it? 2 pounds, 2 pence?
I can't remember.
Do it in stones.
11
What'd
bucks?
you pay in stones?
11 stone.
Paid 11 stone for that.
I don't remember.
That was I remember that model was a big deal then.
It was a huge deal. It was a huge thing.
Like what?
I mean, people do it now. Like, everyone does it now. Like, it's just a thing. Like, you go to Bandcamp and it's like, pay this much. Now, granted, they said literally pay whatever you want, but they were fucking rich. Now it's like, pay this much, which is like totally reasonable, or any amount above that. And it's like, it's a model that so many people use. Pay what you will. And it was unheard of at the time.
Revolutionary.
I wouldn't say that the album itself, the content was revolutionary.
Okay.
But it was a solid offering.
Okay. You hear that?
And it was outside of the
that Kids Pushing Kids?
major label system. Kids Pushing Kids. Get out of here.
Worst pound and pence he ever spent.
Um,
October 2007, a man was in a Wisconsin Walmart, been sober for 16 months when I just couldn't control myself. Security cameras caught him hiding from his wife, and in less than 15 minutes, pounding 7 Lynchburg lemonades, and then hiding the empties way back on the shelf. It's tough. Get 16 months, you're feeling strong. But you're in Walmart, you don't want to be there.
Not that strong.
Your wife's dragging you through.
What's a Lynchburg lemonade?
Lynchburg lemonades were those fucking soup. They came in the 4-packs, wicked sugary, hard. It was probably one of the first sort of hard
Who makes them?
Jack Daniels.
It is a Jack Daniels.
It was a Jackson Daniels collab. Did
What
he
do
even
they
have Swiffers in
like
2007?
clubs? Are they like club size? What were those called?
They're
Club?
bigger than that, but they're not. I don't think it's
Like
12
was like a
ounce.
narrow, like a Red Bull can.
No, it came in a little bottle. A lot of ridges on it, if I remember. So, like, a couple of them, you'd be
You're like, oh, I'm sick
I'm
from
in
the
trouble.
sugar.
But you got to pound them and you got to hide them, and then you got to say,
Baby,
fuck, I couldn't control myself, because that's what it'll do. It's elusive. You go 16 months, you're in a fucking Walmart, and you're pounding Lynchburg lemonades and hiding them. You don't even know what the fuck's happening. Jeff, did they have Swiffer in 2007? When the fuck did Swiffer start?
oh, Swiffer. I thought you said Swisher.
Oh, Swisher?
Let's get that. Swiffer, like a Swiffer sweeper?
Because, yeah, that's all I'm focused on in a Walmart or a Target or anything of that nature. It's not Lynchburg lemonades. It's just the new Swiffer line of products.
Just getting
And maybe you could have coaxed them
refills.
back. Honey,
I know you want to drink right now, but look
look
at these.
at this new Swiffer.
Look at this
Duster.
new.
You'll never believe this new.
Swiffer got the new over here.
Okay. 99. Wow. 7-Eleven has created a new energy drink.
That didn't last.
This is in November. To be sold at their stores called Inked. It's for
it did last.
a little bit. It's for a growing niche market. Young, tattooed Americans.
Me.
You. But also tattoo enthusiasts. Me. Today's tattoos are status symbols.
Yeah.
First among celebrities and athletes and performers, and now with the young and hip.
Inked by
Tagline.
7-Eleven.
What's your story?
7-Eleven or 7-Up?
7-Eleven by 7-Up. What's your story? Chikara tropical grapefruit will feature a Chinese character meaning power on the can. In the Maori citrus will feature a tsunami logo. Tattoo, or the rite of passage, said a 7-Eleven spokesperson. It isn't limited to the young, but also to those who think and act young. Even more professionals are sporting tats. They're just hidden under their suits. Oh, you fucking motherfucking losers. Why do every little motherfucking thing that could ever exist,
They made it.
they made it and they fucked it? Hey man, even professionals hide them under their fucking suit.
Inked energy drink.
Inked energy drink. Do you think young? You are young. You tatty, written zip.
Tat enthusiast.
Oh my.
No, I don't get them.
Hey man, I'm
Just really-
enthusiastic about them.
I'm just into them.
Got a rolled up Inked magazine right here. Look at this little lady. She's on a motorcycle.
I can't.
It's so rough.
It's
So earnest when they did it. People bought it, had Oakleys on their back of their neck, and they bought it. Arr!
What's this?
I got a barbed
This is
wire
a
check.
drink. This is
I'm
a-
barbed wire.
Drink for me. You have barbed wire flavor?
I'm Pam Anderson. You have Pam Anderson flavor? Fuck off. November 2007. Reading an article about tech. I mean, it's different for you and I. We started before Twitter. Founded in March 21st, 2006. A little bit different from us. Started in February.
We beat the iPhone and we beat Twitter.
So sorry about that. Oh, we do. And XTube, YouPorn, Xvideos, XHamster, RedTube, and Pornhub. The whole MindGeek family. Everybody in there. Beat them.
MindGeek?
MindGeek's the Canadian company that owns XTube, YouPorn, RedTube, and Pornhub.
I didn't realize that was one company. Then, now, forever,
Yeah.
always?
XTube, log in and get off. That's March 12th, 2006. Beat them. That was our slogan. Beat it. YouPorn.
So a Canadian company is responsible for America's addiction to pornography.
Xtube, YouPorn, RedTube, and Pornhub.
They still own Pornhub.
Yeah. YouPorn, your favorite adult website. That's August of 2006. Xvideos, March 2007, the best free porn site. Xhamster, April 2nd, 2007, just porn, no bullshit. RedTube, April 25th, 2007, the home of porn. Pornhub, established May 25th, 2007, the world's leading, largest free porn site.
So would that be considered a pornopoly?
RedTube, Pornhub, YouPorn, Xtube?
I mean, not legally probably, but spiritually.
Spiritually.
A pornographic monopoly.
It's a pornopoly. So I'm reading about tech.
So we beat all of these companies. We beat everybody.
These are the
We were on the internet
major,
before the internet became the internet.
These are the 6 major pornographic websites that I believe people go to.
To this day.
Oh, today is what I'm speaking of.
What was I going to before that?
Jugs Magazine.
Was I still buying magazines?
Yeah, because Xtube didn't come for another month.
No, I had to be looking
so
at...
for a month of our show, you looked at Jugs Magazine.
I bought them on the way home from the show.
From here.
No,
and then Xtube came along, and you were like, thank you, Mind Geek.
I must have been looking at like... I must have been looking at TGPs.
TGPs, explain that to me.
That would be a thumbnail gallery post, I think.
Wow.
Stills.
Stills.
Steven Stills. That's what they used to call me.
Steven Stills. They called him TGP back
Still
in the day.
call me Steven
I learned it in
Stills.
Laurel
Still-
Canyon on
Still
Epics.
a Stills a man, you know.
So what did you put them in a flip book and then you created
No,
your own?
I'm saying it was a website
Oh.
you went to where you just looked at pictures, not moving pictures.
So you would look at a still image of a nude woman. Ugh!
Still do this. I'm a Stills.
I'm a Stills man.
Steven
I'm a
Stills.
Steven Stills man.
At heart, still a Stills man.
I'm still a Stills man.
Born a Stillsman, die a Stillsman. You gotta be able to use your imagination, man.
I guess.
The pictures come alive in your mind.
Whoa, she's talking to me. Are you all right in there? She loved me. 23-year-old whiz kid and Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, 23,
Fuck me.
founded his social networking site less than 4 years ago. He founded the Facebook in February of 2004.
So he beat us.
He beat us. Right now, the tech debutante...
So the only people that came before us are like trillionaires, and then there's us, and then there's all these other
and then
trillionaires.
there's
But like,
Pornhub. Pornhub Aria. And
all right, fine, go ahead.
right now, the tech debutante is the hottest company inside of the hottest internet trend and trails only industry behemoth MySpace for traffic. So MySpace popping off in November of 2007. Like laughing at Facebook. Because it's so big. It is so big, it's laughing at this whiz kid.
Yeah.
Who's laughing? Oh,
It's shit, man.
it's wild.
It's so crazy. Oh yeah, dude had a MySpace.
Had to.
Had a total MySpace page with like a weird I don't even remember. American flag logos and shit, and all our
Bald eagles.
super like bald eagle theme, like our like America,
All our
like
barbed wire
whoa,
tats.
like oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, like
Holy shit. Maybe
Yeah.
a Ferrari.
It
Heather
was-
Thomas poster. Who the fuck knows? Wow. Fuck is right. November 2007, John Coleman, founder of the Weather Channel. Weather Channel started in 1982. Global warming is the
Weather
greatest
Channel started in
scam.
2007.
2000.
We beat the
March
Weather
2007. CNN started in March of 2007.
We beat everybody. What about the Weather Channel?
The founder, John Coleman, global warming is the greatest scam in history. All right. Founder of the Weather Channel. Okay.
Wonder if he still thinks that.
Dead.
Aha.
December 2007. Good old Andy Rooney. Kids, Andy Rooney was this super old ass motherfucking dude. 13 years ago, he was 90. And he was on 60 Minutes,
And he used to...
one of the greatest programs.
One of Seth's few impressions that you would ever have done.
Andy Rooney? Really?
You would do every once in a while. You would do a Jay Leno, but you would do Rooney basically every time.
You got more Jay Leno was on Bill Maher again. You can't even. I got it. You can't even. Oh my God, it's crazy. I'll do it. I got it. Andy Rooney on 60 Minutes. Baseball! I know all about Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, but today's baseball stars are all guys named Rodriguez to me. What? You could say that?
I guess.
So in December of 2007, you could just put a 90-year-old man on network television.
White man.
A 90-year-old...
Yeah.
And he can scream that all baseball players are named Rodriguez. It's my observation that people are carrying more stuff than they used to. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's because we don't have horses anymore to carry them around.
Mules.
We have to do it on
Mule
our own.
packs.
We're
The mule. I'm the
left.
mule.
I'm the mule.
My Herschel is the mule. The island of Jamaica. Oh, fuck. Cut! Like, shut the power off in the CBS studios. Oh, my God. The island of Jamaica is supposed to have some of the best weather in the world for 12 months of the year. But you couldn't pay me to live in Jamaica. No. Literally no one. No one. Oh, wow. So let me get this straight. They would let this 90-year-old every Sunday night just get on TV and just share his fucking thoughts.
Shitty thoughts.
Wow.
Shitty old man thoughts.
Wow.
He must have had something.
He had something on somebody. They all did. Skull and Bones. Some frat bullshit where they buried a prostitute.
He had a fucking
something.
8mm film of somebody.
Something. Snuff fucking film. Something. I'll show the film. Let me on. Let him on.
Fuck.
Polacks these days. Fuck. December 2007. Eric Estrada, who played Frank Ponch Poncherello on the NBC show Chips, ran from 1977 to 1983, about two motorcycle cops of the California Highway Patrol.
Now, he remained Paunch through the entire series, correct?
As opposed to...
Was his partner ever replaced, or was his partner always played by the same person?
That's a great question. And
Believe
you're saying in the run,
somewhere
is it
in the
possible
run,
that
he was replaced
Larry
by
Wilcox was replaced by
blonde
some,
was replaced by another
John
blonde.
became Derek.
Jeff, you're going to be better at finding that than me. Thank you.
God willing, when it's my time to put me in the grave, I'll go in my uniform and badge.
Wait, he said that in... Eric Estrada said that?
He said this in December of 2007. The show went off the air in 83.
But is he talking about his CHP outfit, or is he talking about like a Sea Org, like
He was on Armed and Famous, which was a reality show they shot in December of 2006 that aired in January of 2007. He became a reserve police officer with the Muncie, Indiana Police Department.
That's right.
So
Bury me with my
fake
gun and
with
fake
my
badge.
fake gun and badge. Are you okay? I'm great. I'm a CHP officer. I'm on my boots on. Bury me with my boots on. Oh, you're fucking crazy, dog. You ain't worked since, huh? So you want to go as that?
Anything, Jeff? Oh, okay.
I'm going to bury your father with a suit and attaché case.
Titty mag.
Titty mag, attaché case. Great call.
Thank you. And like, does it say when or
Contract disputes, it's so tough.
asked for too much money?
It's like Bo and Luke when they got fucking replaced.
How long did that last?
I think a season.
Just a season, right? It's fine, Jeff.
Coy and Vance. Who?
You know, that's fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the Chips Wikipedia page, probably 60 fucking pages
You
long.
know, people are like deep in that
Ugh.
shit.
December 2007, 60 Seconds with Dane Cook, Los Angeles Times.
It's funny. I was thinking about Dane Cook earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
If you watched the World Series or walked by a multiplex this year, chances are you saw plenty of comedian Dane Cook.
That's right. Was he at the Jessica Simpson movie that year?
After appearing in such films as Good Luck Chuck, Dan in Real Life, and Mr. Brooks. What the fuck?
Okay, the Jessica Simpson one, he worked at like a Home Depot or something?
That was Employee of the Month. That might have
That
been.
was later.
That wasn't even. So was he like? He was like a
movie star? I think for like a couple
Are
of
we
years.
that fucked up?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Are we as consumers of entertainment?
I think he
are
had
we
like
that fucked up?
He had like his MySpace page was like a Kardashian scale, like at the time. Like it was like the most. He had like the most people.
He was like a
megastar.
Well, he's back in his element with a new CD and a national tour, including a stop at the Honda Center in Anaheim on Sunday. Well, I'm going to ask you. I'll ask the question. You be Dan Cook because you're going to give me the answer. You've been getting a lot of acting work lately. How does that compare with stand-up? I mean, his answer is only one way a shithead would answer that. You've been getting a lot of acting work lately. How does that compare with? How does your acting work compare with your stand-up?
What? I can't.
Well, it works a different
different
muscle.
Different muscle.
Does it work a different muscle?
It's a different muscle.
What's a different muscle?
It's the acting muscle.
The acting muscle
Not
and
the
the stand-up
comedy.
muscle is a different muscle. Do you know about muscles?
I have muscle.
Muscle milk's in the new space. Stand-up is definitely a solo venture, whereas I love becoming part of a collaborative effort with an ensemble. I love that approach, getting away from the world of pantomime. Oh, you fucking fuck. You were a fucking movie star for a second? What in the actual fuck? He was in 3 movies in 1 year, and then you said one of them, and it wasn't even that year. So he had 2 years. He was in all the movies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, remember that like Boston Garden in the Round? Where there's like 29,000 people there
Yeah,
or
I just
something.
remember he's on the floor a lot. Very physical person. Wow.
He did make me laugh once.
Shut fuck. Are you...
Yeah,
What?
I still remember
He tripped
it.
and fell in real life, and you saw it.
No, it was a
Let me think of his bits. Let me go back into my...
it was a fundraiser, and he did 10 minutes on it.
And you were there live in person?
No. I was watching it on television, and he caught me
He got
me
you.
off guard. I'll have to find it.
Yeah,
maybe.
you gotta find it. Because I gotta know. Gotta know.
Yeah. Once
I'll just...
got me once.
You know, while we're here, in 2006, there were 2 modeling shows. So we're in 2007 right now. 2006, Eighth and Ocean on MTV.
Don't remember that.
That was 10 models from the Irene Marie models living together in South Beach, Miami. It's a good show. Eighth and Ocean. And then that was in March 2006. In June 2006, there was the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency on Oxygen.
Right. But that was post America's Next Top Model, right? That was her taking her celebrity from that.
So we had Eighth and Ocean and Janice Dickinson. And then in 2007, our year right now that we're in, February, The Agency on VH1. The modeling agents at the Wilhelmina Modeling Agency in New York City. The agents. Then in April, Models NYC on MSNBC. 6 episodes, The Life of Q Management Models in New York City. July, A Model Life on TLC. Models from around the world moved to New York City to join Next Models. And then in October of 2007, America's Most Smartest Model on VH1, which was sort of trivia with models. 2008, Make Me a Supermodel in January on Bravo. In TV Land's She's Got the Look in June of 2008. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 model shows.
I guess that was the thing.
That was the thing right there.
Is that all
we all
because America's Next Top Model was so fucking
big.
enormously popular?
Yep.
That just the because I remember that was also there was a lot of acting shows like
I'll have to dip into that.
remember
It just is odd that there would, in the course of that short of a time, that there'd be 4 in 2007.
because it was that dawn of reality where if one subject matter worked, then there would be 12 other attempts at like, well, getting at what was the appealing, was it the premise that was the thing, or was it the subject matter? Is it models, or is it because it's a competition top model show, so they would just do it and
make 8 of them.
because
We'll
they
find
cost
out.
$4.
I'll take you.
And there was no shortage of people dying to be on them.
Can I take you back to 1979 while we're here?
I mean, sure.
Well, I'll take you back to 1978. National Lampoon's Animal House is released in the summer of 78, and it is a monumental fucking box office hit. Humongous. Is that a good? That's not a good movie, right?
I've never gotten through it.
I've probably seen it. I don't remember.
Never gotten through the entire.
Oh, it's got to be terrible.
It's never gotten through the entire film.
Cannot wait to watch it and hate it. Well, it's such a big success that comes out in 78. In January of 79, ABC makes Delta House, which is an adaptation of Animal House as a TV show. So the TV show takes place in 1962, like the movie. It comes out Thursday, January 18th, 1979. Okay? 3 days later, NBC debuts Brothers and Sisters on Sunday, January 21st. This is a contemporary show about a fraternity and its sister sorority. 2 weeks later, Co-Ed Fever comes out on CBS on Sunday, February 4th, canceled after one episode. This is about an all-girls school that is now allowing males, and it's a sort of co-ed
Who made this
dormitory.
one? What was this on?
This was on CBS.
That would have been the one if they had stuck with that one.
So that gets canceled after one season. They use the dorm for The Facts of Life, which comes out later that summer. They just keep the dorm, put the girls in that dorm because they built the set. So in in all three within 2 weeks of each other, ABC, that last 13 episodes canceled, Delta House. Brothers and Sisters last 12 episodes canceled, and Co-Ed Fever last one episode. So by April, all three shows have come and gone: ABC, NBC, CBS.
Throw it at the wall and see.
Throw it at the wall.
See if
it fucking sticks.
They've been doing it forever.
I've been selling soap forever, Jonathan. I've been telling you that. Let me tell you about your father. I'm going to tell you something about him right here. This is from the Los Angeles Times, December 21st, 1986. Maybe I'm getting nostalgic. Maybe I go to 79. Maybe I go to 86.
What is this from?
This is from the Los Angeles Times, December 21st, 1986. John Larroquette, an exquisite, masterful nerd. He's the guy you love to hate. As Dan Fielding, the arrogant, sexist, narrow-minded prosecutor on NBC's hit comedy series Night Court, John Larroquette has gained notoriety playing what TV Guide calls the Tube's, quote, most obnoxious nerd since Eddie Haskell. Jonathan.
What?
Jonathan, Larroquette's 9-year-old son,
Oh, wow.
probably doesn't know who Wally and Beaver's friend Eddie was. But he does wish his father would become famous for another sort of role. Larroquette says, quote, he would like me to play a Rambo-type character and do some major damage other than be the guy who takes the pie in the face all the time.
I'm still feel that way.
Fuck yeah.
So I wanted my dad to be
Your dad, and I'm going to say it right here, he needs to be in John Wick 4. I fucking said it. I put it out there. Motherfucking people that make John Wick, you beautiful people. That cast is filled with flavor. They've got to find a role for your dad doing some dope shit at the Continental.
in the Wick 4.
Wife Elizabeth is expecting their third child in the spring to join Jonathan and 15-year-old Lisa. I'm still amazed that it happens just from making love, quips Larroquette. I'm very happy about it. And for my son, it's the most dramatic roommate he can have. So, I mean, this is December 86. Benjamin don't come till March 87.
Yeah.
This is pre-Benjamin right here.
Yeah.
Pre-Benjamin.
You know how I found out about what year? When is this? What is
This
the date?
December 21st, 1986. Los Angeles Times. Little profile. That was fun.
So earlier that year, when I found out that my mother was pregnant with Ben,
Yeah.
they told me on my birthday. It was my birthday
Told you.
present. We went fishing.
Okay.
I mean, I got other presents as well.
I was going to say.
But it was the biggest present. It was the final present because I wanted a sibling so badly, and the
That's so
age
dope.
difference with my sister and I felt massive at that point in my life. And other people I knew had siblings, and I was like, why don't I have a brother or a little sister or whatever, and blah blah blah. So we went. I was also preoccupied with fishing at that point, and my dad was getting into it. My dad and I were getting into fishing, so we took a camper, an RV trip up to, I think, Lake Kachuma, and spent the weekend up there and went fishing and did all this shit. And then we actually caught fish for once, and we cooked them and ate them and on my birthday. And my dad might have paid somebody to like put fish in there or something. I'm not
Amazing.
sure. But they told me over like a campfire dinner that they were like,
Some flounder.
we have a little a brother coming. And I was I was beside myself. I was so thrilled. So that was only a few months later that he gave the article, and then, like you said, a few months later Ben was born in March.
That beautiful boy was born. That beautiful man now.
Man. Total man.
Where does time go?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, what is
it?
I don't know if it's there to begin with.
Maybe it's not even there in the first place.
But it's certainly things change, I guess. It's
But the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've heard them say.
well, yeah, I think we
In life,
life is a highway.
if you think about it, is one thing.
It's one highway.
Motherfucking highway.
It's just a spiral, though. The highway is a spiral.
It's a spiral. 69.
Yeah, it's a spiral.
Life is 69.
Life is a 69 spiral. Life is a spiral. Time is a spiral. On this highway they call life. Never seen Cars. Or any of the Cars.
No, I've
because
not
like
seen
Paul
the
Newman's in the first Cars, right?
Trilogy. I think Larry the Cable Guy's in them too, though. So come on, chill.
It's awesome.
Life is amazing.
Life
Really,
is
it's a-
amazing.
The Bonda gas all night long.
This is yeah, dude.
Paul Newman and Larry the Cable Guy are in the same fucking movie because the world is broken.
This is our show. This is
Do you
801.
think when Paul Newman was studying acting with Joanne Woodward in the 50s,
In his wildest
in
dreams.
his wildest dreams, he ever thought that he'd work with Larry the Cable Guy?
He's probably thrilled.
That life would just, on the highway of life.
Was that his final exit on his highway? Was he
His final film? I don't know. What's his swan song?
Cars?
I don't know what his final film was. I'm just imagining.
Are there any songs by the band Cars in the movie Cars? Or Gary Newman in Cars?
I don't know the Cars soundtrack. I'm only
But
familiar
you know,
in the, in the
it's
Pixar
only
universe
because
with Wall-E.
it's only because of Rascal
I'm a
Flatts that you
Flatsman.
even know anything about.
I'm a
about
Flatsman.
I'm a Flatsman. Born and raised a Flatsman. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Oh yeah, dude.
Somebody else outside our apartment here just chiming in?
No, Mizu would let us know. It's America through the eyes of two American Americans. This was episode number 801 of our comedy podcast. We started in February of 2006.
Yeah.
It's now June of 2020.
Yeah.
We went back to 2007. We spun it over to 79. We took it back to 86. But isn't that the lesson?
That's what we're getting at, people.
It's the simulation. That's what we're trying to get your minds thinking. Get them right.
Get your minds right.
Get your minds right in 20 that this is fucking all happening. Can't be static. It's not binary.
No, it's not.
It's fucking fluid.
It is fluid.
And get with it. It's fucking energy. Righteousness. Oh, well, I think it's like this. Well, do you?
Well, guess what?
Well, guess what? It's 1979 and all three networks had a fucking fraternity show.
We
So get right.
Thank you for listening. We thank you for supporting the show in whatever way you can, whether that be by coming back, telling a friend. You could pledge to us on Patreon, Patreon. That gives you access to the archived episodes of this show, which are many that aren't available on iTunes but are available through our archive. We also have videoed versions of these episodes. We film all of them here at the apartment, and so you could watch those if you have only listened to the show. And becoming a patron gives you access to that stuff as well as discounts on merch. I need to make a quick announcement about something that we've been dealing with for a long time. We had some posters designed that are totally fucking awesome, and we ordered them to be printed by hand on the East Coast right at the start of this COVID situation. So the printers wound up having to cut all their staff, and the husband and wife that run it actually wound up running the posters about a month later by themselves, by hand. The two of them figured it out and did it, and they came out awesome. But then they shipped them, and it took over a month for UPS to get them from the East Coast to here because of all of that debacle. And now I track them daily, and they say to me on the UPS site that the package is in transit, but it's been in transit in Los Angeles
since 2007.
Literally, like it's been a month and a half or 2 months that they've been in LA. Problem is that they technically are still in LA, have not been delivered,
City of Angels,
and not been lost. So I cannot open a missing complaint on them because according to their computers, they still exist. They're like in the system somewhere. And when I call to try to explain, I understand that the computer says it's still in the system, but like obviously like these are not getting scanned anymore. Like where are they? There's no one working at UPS at the moment that I can actually get on the phone with. So we are like in a holding pattern with these fucking
they're
things.
gonna plead to anyone that lives in Memphis to get to headquarters. And
if anyone knows anyone in the upper echelons of UPS, please. The other thing is that we have half of them now. One half, it was 2 packages. One half got delivered. The other one, like I said, is still circulating. So we will be getting what we have out to you guys as soon as we possibly can. The other half, we will try our damnedest to get what's there back to us. If not, we will have to start the process over again with the printers and open a claim with UPS and do all this bullshit. But we will get those made as well. The printers are aware of this. It's like, couldn't have happened at a crazier, more fucked up time. The posters that have been made, I saw, they look fucking awesome. It's just, it's like, I've never dealt with anything like this in my life.
It's
like,
insane.
talked to a UPS dude, like at my house, like showed up and I was like, what is the deal? And he was just like, they're here. He's like, they're in LA somewhere. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, they're just like in an office somewhere. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. He's just like, this is happening like all over the place right now. But
Do you think that Joe Rogan stole them?
I think Rogan maybe stole
You
them.
think Rogan stole them as a ploy?
So we will get what we have out to the people that we can as soon as we can. And the other ones.
Okay.
So please know that. It's like.
I guess on that note as well, just as a show.
Oh, yeah.
We will. I don't think we're doing that show in Los Angeles next week. Have we heard anything about that?
I don't know why. Okay, there's a reason that they're still up technically because we sold the tickets ourselves. We need to be able to move the dates and so if people are getting ads saying it's no, we're not. The place isn't open yet. They are rebooking, and we are trying to rebook a date there
Also in
later.
Detroit, in Milwaukee, those are being rescheduled, and we will see you.
When
but
we
that's
see
just
you.
not happening in August, obviously. As well. Just we all know that. I
Yeah.
just assume that. So just on that note,
Yes.
we're going.
We had some shows. There was some.
Those shows will happen.
Those social will
no,
happen.
No question.
Everyone
Hopefully.
is trying to reschedule.
Hopefully, those shows and more will happen, and we'll have a chance to. I guess will we hug again? Will we ever hug again or shake again? Maybe not. Maybe we'll wave from afar again.
I hug.
So we'll see what happens. But in terms of those aren't happening, they will happen. And
Still hugging.
We're figuring that out.
I don't hug everybody, but I mean,
You still hug.
I still hug.
You have to.
I can't not hug.
It's in your heart.
What are you kidding me?
What are you kidding? It's
What am
me.
I supposed to do?
It's me. I can't. I'll die without hugging.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you so much. Please come back for 802. 888-842-3357. Please share your thoughts on these looks back. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying them? Are you? Please let us know what you're thinking about what's going on in the country and in your life and as we navigate into the summer months of 2020. 888-842-2357. Please, if everyone that's on Patreon, obviously, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We understand that things are insane right now. So the fact people that are doing that, if you can do that, and if you think you could do that, please do that. It's obviously what keeps us being able to do the show and keep it doing it in the fashion that we've done it, which is up until this point advertisement free, aluminium and advertisement free.
Thank you.
Please come back for 802. Tell a friend about the podcast. And yes, seatbelts.
Seatbelts.